Hey guys, welcome back to ArtosisCasts. We have Fantasy versus another Protoss. This is the last game he has against Protoss that I think will be worth showing. And it's against Harangi, who is a pro. Harangi's been in a lot of ASLs. Hasn't been recently. I don't even know if he's been completely active recently, but I've seen him around a bit. Now, he's definitely been laddering more. Hit him a few times on the ladder as well. A strong macro Protoss in this matchup, and they're playing on Fighting Spirit, which is a garbage old map, but whatever. I'll watch it to see some more Fantasy Terran versus Protoss. You know, I did a pretty damn deep dive on everything before, or on the last video that he's trying out. I really do hope to see him do the same thing here, but I guess we'll just wait and see. You know, he's definitely learning and thinking about things in between these games, so who knows. Guys, I want to thank you for tuning into ArtosisCasts. Hope that you're enjoying. Please make sure that you do subscribe. Maybe hit that notification button. I have a new video come out every single day, and when you guys say that I'm late, that's YouTube. That's not me. I schedule all my videos for the exact same time every single day, and I don't know, maybe YouTube's slow some days and puts up 1 minute late or 2 minutes late, but I literally always have it exactly the same. But yeah, thank you for those of you who have subscribed and are checking it out daily. Appreciate you guys very, very much. And yeah, just excited about the future, man. Excited about the future of this 26-year-old game. Okay, Harangi gets up here pretty quickly. It's a pretty far forward barracks. You know, that's... Dude, his gas timings are just not optimized at all. What is... Oh, you know what? He must have put this up after he saw the probe. My bad. It's like, that can't be. So it looks like this game, Fantasy was going for a gasless expansion. He wanted to just make his command center really quickly. That's normally when you see the forward racks towards the ramp. That's what you're doing anyways. So your Marines are closer to rally down and micro around the ramp if need be. But when you see the probe come in, the general rule of thumb is, if the probe comes in before the barracks is done, you take your gas. Because the quicker, if a probe comes in that quickly, there isn't a reason for the probe to scout that quickly unless they're making a quick zealot. Because you, like, why? The Terran build order is pretty straightforward. You're scouting quickly so that your zealot can get over there to put pressure on. So you just kind of have to do it, and like, you can't let them steal your gas and that type of thing. So yeah, that's generally the rule. Ooh, the SCV actually blocked there. It's so annoying. He does get a single hit off there. But yeah, anyways, he's making it go into a more normal build. You can see right now he is getting a bit out microed so far. Okay, that's some good solid micro, but he's taking a lot of damage on these Marines. Like, I still count this to be Harangi out microing Fantasy, if you ask me. Okay, he gets that first zealot, so that's good, but he's already lost 2 Marines, and this one's pretty badly hurt. Okay, probe does get picked off, so that's nice. Vulture is on the way. He is making the 3rd depot, which is definitely something you want to see against something like this. Another zealot coming, and a Dragoon should be making. Yep, everything looking pretty normal for the continuation here for Harangi. And the Vulture comes out. So that's going to end the lives of these 2 Zealots. He's going to probably just dive on whatever he can get at this point, which won't be very much. He definitely, if he can get another Marine, he'll be pretty happy with that because he does have a Dragoon coming. Splits that Zealot off and forces some micro. Solid overall. You know, at the end of the day, Fantasy ends up holding, but he needs to make this bunker first. That's one of the things. Like, if you hold this more cleanly, you can just make the command center. But here it's like, I mean, we could have another like, if a Dragoon came up right now and there's no bunker, like, that's 1 hit, that's 3 hits for it. Like, you know, 3 Marines Vulture holds at high health, but at that low health, if he's targeting correctly, Harangi can put on additional damage. So all that did slow him a little bit. We saw, you know, multiple Zealots go across the map and die, so it wasn't perfect from Harangi either, but definitely a high pressure opening. And yeah, not one where we see an FD Terran follow up, which makes sense because you already know when they're doing that, when they're feeding Zealots across the map, you know that they're making a command or a Nexus behind. So like, let's say you went into FD, your command center isn't going to start for a while, right? Like, it wouldn't start until probably 5 minutes 20 seconds, something like that. And at that point, the Nexus is already done in mining. It's like the timings just don't work out that well. Like it was sufficient pressure. Now, if he had kept every Marine alive, he might actually still be able to get away with something like that. But the timings all kind of skew weirdly. Part of it is also the fact that he has to make the Vulture before add-on. FD Terran kind of needs you to get the tank out as quickly as possible because you need to hit before they have enough Dragoons to hold everything. So anyways, just a couple thoughts on that. Now, Harangi is going directly into Reaver. I like that play very much. He's making a Zealot out of that Gateway. Fantasy right now. Okay, Armory Academy. So it looks like he's going into a pretty standard Goliath build. He's already laid several mines across the map. This makes sense. I can't see a reason not to do this. This is definitely more of a Flash-esque opener. But Fantasy, he wants that intel. He's actually laid really fantastic spider mines all over the place. Like at this third base, he's got one up here watching for a shuttle, and the Vulture also watching for a shuttle. Just kind of like a path to his base in general, so it's going to be hard to get through with like Dark Templars or anything. He's getting his scanners up to be able to scout, and he needs anti-air as well. So it's like, well, you could go turret and armory, but I mean, there's no real reason. He wants to go scanner already anyways. Yeah, he scans exactly what's going on. He sees the Reaver tech and everything, additional gateway ad. So yeah, I think that this was a very good choice. And Harangi's making a good choice as well, of course, as I mentioned. Has his 2 Zealots out. I don't expect him to be able to get real damage here. Like Snow, sure. But we should have, yeah, here's one Goliath, here's another Goliath. So like 2 Goliaths microed well. I would actually consider taking a Marine out of there. Just bringing 1 Marine up. But leaves them in for now. Let's see what he gets done. You know, you can drop those Zealots out. Target. You have to target the Goliath pretty quickly. Yeah, and he already kills it. So, good micro so far. Actually, Fantasy having a hard time here. I think he was a little bit too clumped for the beginning of that. And Harangi does a great job. Like, that's what you need to do against this build, is target the Goliaths down right away. There is another Goliath being made. He killed 2 tanks, 2 Goliaths, and now he's getting some SCVs. This is, like, Harangi is winning this game right now for sure. And he actually, that's interesting. He chooses to get 2 more SCVs rather than the Goliath. He could have chosen either one, and we saw him actually redirect the shot to the SCVs. I think he thought he was going to get 3 there, by the way, just to be a splash. Which, like, yeah, I guess getting 3 SCVs there is good, but I think getting the Goliath is quite good as well. Like, you're going to just force more Goliaths and a slower push time or anything. Fantasy going up to 4 factories. He's only on 37 SCVs, so that's not very healthy. Like, even if you want to do a 2-base push, like, you definitely need more than that. There is a possibility that he just goes super aggro from here. Like, sometimes when you lose too many SCVs, you just want to get your factories up and just produce nonstop and attack. Like, he's going into 5 factories. This is something I've noticed in some of these fantasy games as well, is he'll delay that second add-on for a really long time. Kind of interesting to watch. Now, Harangi taking his 3rd base. For him, what he's going to want to do here... Look at that. Citadel on the way. This is what you want to see. Already up to 4 gates. I think he really needs to make 2 more. Like, you need at least 6 gates here. And really, you know, this is something that we've explored so many times is, like, if you go up to 8 gates on 3 base, you're basically invincible if you're getting Zealot legs. You have to slow them down a little bit with the Reaver, and then you're going to be fine. We'll see what he ends up doing with that. Vulture speed on the way. He is on 5 factories. Not great defense anywhere. Dragoon's just kind of clearing some of these mines around. Shuttle speed is done. It is a very hurt shuttle, and he is making another shuttle, so that's good to see, I guess. Zealot legs are on the way. Here's another gateway. So he's only on 4 gates right now. Like, obviously, his economy's a little bit slow this game. This is not a fast 3rd by any means. Would have liked to see a shuffle on those shuttles. Put the Reavers in the healthy one, perhaps. Either way, Fantasy prepping right now for a push. You see the 6th factory being added. There can be nothing else that he's doing here other than basically a 2-base all-in. He's on 43 SCVs, and this is like, that is like an all-in number, 100%. Like, I normally name 44 as like the number, where it's like, it's kind of like when you see 22 drones on 3 hatch Hydra, you're like, yep. He has exactly enough to support these production facilities. So yeah, that's what we're seeing. Double speed shuttle. Going up towards the main base. So this is going to be an important moment. Oh my god. His speed vulture's running around. I think he saw those speed shuttles. So he's actually walked. This can actually change the game so dramatically. These 3 Goliaths moving into this position. Dude, that's 10 supply. 600 minerals gone. Wow. So that was a great, great snipe. That's one of the shuttles gone. That's most of the Zealot, or not most of the Zealots, but a lot of the Zealots gone. He's bringing these Reavers forward. He's pretty far back, so he's not going to be able to slow this as much as I think he wanted to. Lays a couple mine. Well, I guess only like 1 mine there, but yeah, he's moving forward. He scans to see where everything is. Okay, puts a little bit of damage out. And yeah, he's basically just rallying as many vultures as he can into this army now. It's going to come down to 1 engagement at this point. Okay, moving forward. Getting some good sieges. He's actually spending his vultures more aggressively than I thought he would. Really going after these dragoons. We actually need the Zealots to come down and fight now. And they are starting to come down and fight. I don't know what the hell these are doing. He needs these dragoons in the fight as well. What? Okay, Harangi just fumbled the hell out of this game. Like, I mean, pretty good push. Harangi definitely opened better, I would say. Like, his Reaver harassment was good, but that was like the most fumbled push hold ever. I don't know how much we can learn from this game. Yeah, let's go back and just take a look at that again real quick. Like, I mean, that was pretty bad. Okay, we're gonna zoom way out and just take a look at this. Okay, moves the Reavers back. Okay, now here is what we're looking at. Zealot legs are done, by the way. He already has 12 speed zealots, 13 speed zealots, more on the way. He's up at 6 gates, which is, that's kind of like the borderline number where if you engage well, you can hold this. Right? 8 gates is where you kind of, Terran should just take a third, and 6 gates is where it's like, okay, do this well and you're fine. So let's see how this goes down, okay? Fantasy is moving this all forward. Reaver not being utilized. Dragoons here. Moves these Dragoons up here. I'm not sure why he's going all the way up there, but look at this. So Fantasy is jumping on this group of Dragoons. What you actually need to do here is bring these units down and these units forward. He's pushing into all these goons. Like, let's watch this. Why is he fighting with his 2 Reavers and half of his Dragoons? What am I looking at here? Wretched push defense. Okay, well, that game was kind of garbage. I don't know. If you're still here, I'm sorry. We'll see you tomorrow.